Hey, today we're going to review how do you graph a line. So if it's in y equals mx plus b, so the m represents the slope of the line. And remember, slope is rise over run. And then the b is the y-intercept. So the first thing that we do is we're going to plot the y-intercept. So on this first one, y equals 3x plus 2, the m, we're going to put the 3 over 1, and so that is the slope of your line, and the 2 is your y-intercept. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to plot our y-intercept right there. And then the slope is 3 over 2. So if that's rise over run, from this starting point, that means you go up 3 and then right 1. And then I would do that a couple more times. And then if you ever run out of room, you can always go down and left. So you can go down 2, 3, left 1. Down 2, 3, left 1. And so that was me using slope to plot more points. Connect the dots and sketch the line. So that is how you sketch a line in a slope-intercept form. If your line goes uphill like this, that means it is a positive slope. Positive slopes go uphill because we read a graph from left to right, just like a book. If it goes like this, from left to right, that's going downhill. So this would be a negative slope. All right, so number 2 has a negative slope. If there's no number in front of x, you can put a 1 in there. So it has a slope of negative 1 over 1. So that means I'm going to go down 1 and then right 1. And the y-intercept, if there's nothing there, that means we can fake in a 0. So we have our slope and our y-intercept now. So I'm going to start here at the origin, and if my slope is negative 1, that means I'm going to go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. So if the slope is negative, it either needs to be assigned to the numerator or the denominator. You're only allowed to use it one time. You can't use it multiple times. And then we're going to connect the dots and put our tails on it. And my negative slope goes downhill. There's a couple other odd ones. If you have y equals 4, that means it looks like this, and you're going to have a horizontal line. Horizontal lines, by the way, have a slope of 0. So 4... that is the equation of the line y equals 4. The equation of the line x equals 4 is an up and down or vertical line. Hold on. A vertical line has an undefined slope. And so that one would look like this. The other way that you have been taught to graph a line in the past is from standard form. So this is called standard form. You have x and y on the same side of the equal sign, and then the answer over there. So we are going to graph it by intercepts, or I learned by the cover-up method. So I'm going to set x equal to 0, and then I'm going to set y equal to 0. So when I set x equal to 0, well, 4 times 0 is 0, so that's why we call it the cover-up method. So you just cover that part up, and then you just have to solve the rest of it. 2y equals 12, divide both sides by 2, and y equals 6. So 0, 6, that will be your y-intercept. And then if y equals 0, that means I'm going to cover that up, and then you just have 4x equals 12. Divide both sides by 4, and x equals 3. Since the number is right there on that one, that is the x-intercept. So geometry says 2 points make a line, so that's where 0, 6 is. And that is where 3, 0 is. And then just take your straight edge and connect the dots. And then that is how you graph by intercepts. Hope that helps.